Call Hello Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dunya Allah coming back again with another lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, and I guess this is going to be a response off the video that the brother, the elder bro Yashawamba posted, as you can see 4 hours ago on the screen. It was a video by the elder Ariella down there with the GMS Dallas camp, and I wanted to use the video that he used in his video, okay, because the title of his video says "Our plight is disregarded here," right? So what he's referring to is all the disparities and torture and slavery, all the work that we were forced to do and put in here to make America great and to make it lively, so to speak, profitable, was off of the bloodshed, the sweat and the tears of the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? And this is proven. This is a proven fact. Now I'm gonna play this, and we're gonna get what this guy Joe Rogan, as you can see here on the screen, said about America. Okay, and that's just the what he says is the attitude of an Edomite. Oh well, you're gonna see, man, and you're gonna see how this is nothing but hypocrisy. So I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna get some precepts, and Lord willing, you'll be edified.
They're dumb. They're dumb. They don't understand history. They don't understand human beings. They don't understand human nature. They don't understand the history of every single country that's ever existed other than the United States. Up until 1776, every fucking country that has ever existed was run by dictators. Right. All of them. This is the first one.
Which is completely wrong. Okay? It's just completely wrong. Right? And then what he's about to say about the first country,
where you had elected officials. This is the first experiment in self.
He said this is Salakia. I didn't mean to do that. I actually give that a thumbs up. He said this is the first country in history where you have elected officials. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's just real quick. Let's prove this. Okay? All of the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. And you know what? You have, actually, Salakia, you have Edomites that understand this fact. So really, Joe Rogan doesn't really know what he's talking about, man. What's speaking is the pride in him. These devils are proud. Okay? And let me get this Let me get this precept real quick, right? This is let me see here. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, "What? The thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." So America is the rebirth of ancient Rome, where you had what? Elected officials. Okay? Now, the scriptures talk about this in the book of Daniel. I believe it was the seventh chapter. Right, where it talks about Daniel 7:7 says, "After this I saw in the night visions, behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, strong exceedingly, and he had iron teeth." Now, this goes into the ancient Roman Empire, and those iron teeth represent what? His military power, man. Okay, because teeth is used on an animal, say like a lion or whatever type of beast it is. The teeth is powerful, man. That's what they use to catch their prey or to defend themselves, right? That great iron teeth, man. So their military might. It says it devoured and break in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. Now the thing which by it being diverse is what? Instead of it being a monarchy, okay, where you have kings and the power is passed down by, say, lineage, okay, or people who are in that class or status. In ancient Rome, they elected their officials, right? They elected their officials. Okay, so let's just prove that real quick. So, let's see here. They got different things that come up. So it's called Roman magistrate, right? It says the Roman magistrate were elected officials in ancient Rome. There you go. So it's not the first company. I mean, the first is Salakia, which, America is a giant corporation, but it's not the first kingdom to have elected their officials. But this is Rome 2.0, man, coming back, upgraded. Okay, but it's the same thing. All right, so going back to that video.
Self-government that actually worked, and it created the greatest superpower the world's ever known. It created the greatest cultural machine, the greatest machine of art and creativity and innovation right fucking here. And how did it do?
Right. Let me Salakia. I'm jumping the gun. Let me finish.
It did it through freedom.
Let's go back.
The greatest cultural machine, the greatest machine of art and creativity and innovation right fucking here. And how did it do that? It did it through freedom. Because when you give people freedom, you let people do whatever the fuck they want to do, they actually find ways to succeed and grow and thrive.
Right. So this is hypocrisy, man. America was built off of the bloodshed, the sweat and the tears of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? And the thing that makes America popping and lively is who? Jake. Innovation. Jake. We created these different things, man. Whether it be cars or a light bulb or a machine to help us pick cotton fast, get the process cotton faster, man. All these different things. The internet is from us, man, the people of the Lord. But as the elder was saying in this video, they disregard our plight, man. They've disregarded all the profit and benefits, okay? Physically, okay, intellectually, all right, and spiritually that we've caused this nation to profit with, man. Okay, whenever there's a trend that needs to be done, that they want to push, they use Jake. Okay, they capitalize off the inventions of our people, man. And you're talking about freedom? Nah, through slavery. And we're gonna prove that. We're gonna prove that, right? So let's get this right here. Let's get some precepts. Because this devil is a hypocrite. You know, he talks about, oh, dictator. This is a dictatorship, man. Okay? You trying to guise it under democracy. This is a dictatorship. You dictate the entire world. You stick your nose in every nation's business, trying to control them, trying to denuclearize them. Oh, the denuclearization deals, but you still keep your nuclear missiles. Who's the dictator? Hypocrites. But this what the Lord say about this, right? Job 20:5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Right? This devil's been loose for a little season, so his hypocritical actions, okay, and his triumphing in wickedness, it's just for a short moment, man. It's gonna come to an end. And you know, I know me, and I know I could speak for the brothers, okay, who are teaching in this truth and sincerity. We can't wait, okay, to see the pride, you know, just, we can't wait to beat the pride out of this devil, man. Alright? We can't wait to see the look on their face when the righteous is triumphing, when Yahweh Shai is triumphing, man, and the elect with him. We can't wait to see the look on his face, man. Okay. Now let's go to let's get right here. Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them. Who's our possessors? The Edomites. Who do they possess? The Israelites. And hold themselves not guilty, right? Our babies as alligator bait, right? You know, these devils used to buck break us, okay, degrade us, all these different things, man. Whip us to death, hang us, and leave us on a tree for a couple of days. Shit. And hold themselves not guilty, right? And they sell them, and they that sell them, so like it, and they that sell them say, sold where? Slavery, auction and blocks. Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. These devils have profited and have became rich and built their civilization off of our plight, our labor, our blood, man. All the money and resources they have, it's all blood money. It's all gotten by deceit. The land, this whole land is stolen land. You know, the scripture says, blessed is he that enlargeth Gad. But what did this devil do? He took land away from Gad and scooched him over in that the little corner, the little spot on the reservations, man. So what's gonna be the opposite? What's the opposite of blessed? That nigga's cursed. Okay, it says whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. right? So this is the mindset of this devil. He thinks that he's blessed because he's rich, okay? And that the Lord hasn't done anything to him yet. But the Lord's about to show him real soon. He's about to take away all his riches. Okay? This is let me see where we at. Let's get Habakkuk. It says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity." Now, to build a town or to establish a city, all right, to build a town or to build a city, what do you need? You need land, right? Now, this land wasn't that these devils got to build America. This land wasn't they didn't buy it. They ain't do it. They ain't get the land by righteous means. Okay? They came, they dealt deceitfully with Gad and Reuben, and then they took the land and they slaughtered the so-called Native Americans. Slaughtered them. Right? Now you still have Gad here today, that survived, okay, which that's by the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But these devils was slaughtering, okay, the tribe of Gad, man. Right? So, and then they took the land, which they you need land to build a city. So this city was established by massacre. Right? On top of that, you got who? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Slaves in America. Okay, the Caribbean, the islands, and also in all throughout the Americas, man. You got the slaves in different parts of South America. I think it's primarily in the northern part of South America, like Angola, Venezuela, Colombia, right? And you got lots of different slave monuments, okay, in those different places. Like I think there's a city that has a bunch of monuments, Cartagena or something like that in Colombia, right? And definitely Angola, because not Angola, Brazil, so-called Angolans, right, which were Jake from Central Africa, were brought to Brazil to serve slavery under the so-called Portuguese, right, which were Edomites. Okay. Originally Jake was, there ruling, but Esau snuck up in there. But yeah, but there you go, man. So let me grab this. Let's get these, man, because all these big corporations you see, man, that is profiting, okay, all profiting by what? Slavery. Big corporations profiting by what? Slavery. The wealth that was made in slavery passed on all the way down to families. Then they established their business through the blood money, man. Okay? So this is 15 major corporations you never knew profited from slavery. Right? It says the enslavement of African people in the Americas by the nations and peoples of Western Europe created the economic engine that funded modern capitalism. Right, so when you start a business, you need what? You need funding. You need money to do things. Okay, Salakia. You need money to establish a business or to build a city, man. Okay, you need a better word, resources, because land is a resource, and money is also a resource, right? It says, therefore, it comes as no surprise that most of the major corporations that are founded by Western European and American merchants prior to roughly 100 years ago benefited directly from slavery. Okay, and you have these Edomites who benefit or have that generational wealth that was gotten by what? Wickedness, man. So they give us some different corporations here. They give a lot of them. Oh man, some of these ones I know. Let's go with some of these. I'm gonna go with this one right here. This is J.P. Morgan Chase, right? Chase Bank, right? Bank of America, right? An American bank. It says recently admitted their company's links to slavery. Today we are reporting that this research found that between 1831 and 1865, two of our predecessor banks, Citizens Bank and Canal Bank in Louisiana, accepted approximately 13,000 enslaved individuals, as Jake, as collateral on loans and took ownership of approximately 1,250 of them when the plantation owners defaulted on their loans, and the company wrote in a statement, right? So we was treated as property, man. We was treated as property, okay? So as collateral, they would put Jake up. Okay, well, if I don't pay this loan back, uh, you know, basically, collateral is when you give something almost like a almost like what a almost like security for if you don't pay back a loan, man. Okay, then they'll take. It says what? They'll take 13,000 of your slaves, or they're holding 13,000 of your slaves until you pay your loan back. Then you get 13,000 of your slaves back, right? Profited off of our blood, sweat, and tears. So when this devil says, "Oh well, those were my fathers. I didn't do that." One, we are our ancestors, and two, you are profiting right now as we speak from slavery. The money that you received is from slavery, and you're benefiting off of that. Let's get another one, because for the brothers that may work somewhere where they wear suits or have worn, suits for certain occasions. Brooks Brothers. I didn't know this one. Brooks Brothers, right? It says the high-end suit retailer got their start selling slave clothing to various slave traders back in the 1800s. What a way to get rich in the immoral slave industry. Wow. See, look, they sold slave clothes to slave owners. That's how they got their start. Right? When these devils took us as slaves, they had what? Free labor. Okay, they had workers and didn't have to dish out no money to pay the workers, man. They had like you have nowadays people pay you for your work, man. They pay you wages, man. You got something called the payroll, man. There was no payroll at the start of this at the start of this devil society, man. This American society, there was no payroll. They'll work you to death. If you didn't do it the way that they liked it, or you didn't comply, they'll whip you. And then still make you go out there and work, man. Right? So, and what I'll do is I'll put this in the description. If brothers want to also do some videos on it, you can. Let me see here. Put this in the description, and I'll copy this link here. Right? So, and I'll put that in the description just in case brothers are moved through the spirit to do video on this. And that's all I have, man. Hey, but the Lord is gonna He's gonna translate this. He's gonna translate this place, man. So like it. One more scripture. Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, slavery, stealing the land from the tribe of Gad, massacre, rape, rob, and murder. Right? Unrighteous dealings, injuries, that's the slavery right there, and riches got by deceit. There you go. These major corporations profiting off of slavery, profiting off of stealing the land from the natives. The kingdom is translated from one people, from Esau, to another, to Israel. So this is coming to an end. We at the end of this devil's kingdom, okay? And his triumphing is but for a moment, okay? Now soon we're gonna see what? Israel triumphing, right? Through the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.